afternoon, Pokesports. On with another VGC Battle Stadium Series 13 video. Bring you a Magearna team today. Magearna is pretty much considered to be the best mythical Pokemon that is being introduced. In fact, it is also considered to be one of the better restricted and mythical Pokemon to use in the metagame because of its ability. Soul Heart, if you guys aren't aware what Soul Heart does, every single time something fades on the field while Magearna is on it, it gets a +1 in special attack. Now that includes your side of the field, that includes their side of the field, and that includes every sides of the field because there are only two. So we use this team against Moxie Boosted. We'll leave a link to that up there if you want to check out that video, of course. It was a great video, very close best of 3 battle with Moxie Boosted. We ended up using this team and got the win. Sorry for the spoilers, but go check out the video, of course. And yeah, at the end of the battle, at the end of the recording, Marco said, "Hey, this core is very strong, right? This restricted core is very strong, especially with the Magearna, and he's sure that this will be one of the better defined restricted cores, mythical cores, or whatever that this metagame will have to offer here." So that made me feel good about myself, so I'm going to run it here on the channel. So if you guys don't know what you're seeing on your screen, we have an Indeedee with Follow Me and, Focus Sash. We have a Calyrex with Babiri Berry and Trick Room. And we have a Magearna to take advantage of the actual Trick Room while it's happening. The rest of the team is pretty straightforward. We have the Yveltal as a secondary Dynamax option, and we also have the Ogre with Assault Vest also kind of as a secondary Dynamax option, but also there to deal with special defensive mons a little bit better. Specifically, if I'm going against another Magearna, the Ogre at least has that little bit of extra added bulk to take some more hits after the Magearna is going to take X amount of Soul Heart boosts. But anyways, if you guys are excited to see Magearna here on the channel, go ahead, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Well, my friend, Jalen over here heard that, hey, you have unrestricted restricteds entering the restricted metagame and decided to put all 6 of them as the restricteds and the mythics. Interesting. I don't even know what to do, what to lead with, how to go. I think I'm definitely going to go Trick Room, right? I feel like I kind of have to. I kind of have to go Trick Room, but at the same time, I have to worry about this Volcanion because Volcanion does have water absorb and stuff. This is going to be rough. Yeah, I want to go Trick Room for sure. So to do that, I'm going to go Calyrex and go Indeedee here. Ogre, absolutely. Magearna would also be a pretty interesting option. I would just struggle a little bit against the Volcanion. We will worry about that later, though. I could have brought Ensign here, but I didn't. But yeah, who knows? This is going to be a little rough. I got to burn through 6 restricteds, or restricteds and mythics, right? Jalen's bringing all the juice here. So we have to find a way to break through this. And this is totally legal nowadays. You can totally make a team like this and go to a tournament and be just fine, right? All right. Let's see. Volcanion is going to be the lead for them. Isn't the end of the world, but also not the greatest thing in the world. I am definitely going to just follow me Trick Room here. I feel like that's my best option no matter what I do. It also does allow me to bring in some switch-ins to things that I want to switch in, which is really convenient for us as well. I might Dynamax Ogre this game the way that this is looking because I feel like I have to fire off some max lightnings into this Volcanion in order to knock it out. But we'll see. Let's Trick Room for now and follow me. This is how we should start pretty much every single game that we have this lead for obvious reasons. Now, if the Yveltal wants to go for Foul Play, be my guest. If they want to knock out my Indeedee this turn, also be my guest. I don't really care in that regard. I think the goal here has to be to get the Calyrex in Trick Room, get some +1s and +2s going with the Calyrexes, and maybe prosper. We'll see. Foul Play is going to connect. Fortunately, not on my Calyrex-Ice, but I do know that the Foul Play is there as an option, and a Steam Eruption here. All right, poor Indeedee. But you know what? Indeedee did its job, right? That was Indeedee's job, and the job has been done. Now, do I want to make the Steam Eruption more damage? On my Calyrex? I mean, I don't think I really have an option, right? I'm gonna go Ogre. Set the rain up. I know this sounds like a bad idea, but it's the only thing I really have going for me because the Ogres are really the only Pokemon that can sit in front of this Volcanion and not care. And when I made this team, I didn't actually consider Volcanion like a serious threat, but clearly it is. All right, I'm just gonna Glacial. I'm gonna Dynamax Max Lightning into the Volcanion now. Yeah, they're gonna withdraw. That's fine, because even if they go into Groudon, they still take the Glacial Lance. They go into the Melmetal here. Interesting. Okay. This might change a couple things. I'm not gonna do any damage here with my Calyrex Shadow, unfortunately. Not Shadow, Ice. I am Dynamaxing, which means they're not Dynamaxing. They might be saving their Dynamax for this Melmetal, and if they are, fine. There's a Glacial that's not going to do anything. Oh, it still did some damage to the Melmetal. Here's the Steam Eruption now onto my poor Calyrex-Ice. Yikes, dude! That crit me in the rain. Oh my goodness. That's bad. Can we knock this out? Oh, please get rid of that. Oh, wait, that's really good. That's really good. That's a big one that we knocked out there. I gotta keep this Calyrex alive if I have any chance of knocking out that Yveltal, right? Not really, because I do have Fleur Cannon on my Magearna. In all reality. I might have to swap out my Cali, though, to get my Magearna on the field. The question is, who does my Ogre attack? Is it going to be the Melmetal or is it going to be the Sidemon? I think I'm aiming towards Melmetal at the moment. It all depends. This is their final Mon here. The Ogre. And I do have Seed Bomb here. Could use it. Part of me wants to double the Ogre. But I also want to Geyser the other one. I think I'm going to Seed Bomb as my last ditch effort move. I think the Ogre isn't too fearful of my Calyrex. Okay, here's a Dynamax. It's most likely going to be the Melmetal if I had to guess. If it's the Ogre, then wow, I'm surprised. Okay, it is going to be the Melmetal. Okay, good. So the Seed Bomb is going to connect onto the Ogre, hopefully, because I don't think the Ogre protected there. And I would much rather have the Melmetal as the Dynamax option than anything else, because the Melmetal shouldn't be able to one-shot my Ogre. All right, here's my... Why do you protect? Did they predict the Seed Bomb? That's a little sad. Hold on. Did they go for my Calyrex spot, though? Please don't go for Calyrex. Please don't go for Calyrex. Quake. Oh, that's into Ogre, though. Right? Why? Man. Okay, this is... It's okay. It's not great. It's just okay. Because I'm still in Trick Room. I can still get my Magearna on the field. I'm still going to blast this with a Max Geyser in the rain. So with Mystic Water Boost, this should still hurt regard. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I am so screwed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I am the most screwed I've ever been. I got 2 more turns of Trick Room. I think I just have to take care of the side mons then. If I'm not going to do damage to this guy, I got to take care of its friends. So let's just go for the Fleur Cannon. Let's go for the... We're just going to double into this Ogre. See if we can knock it out. Even if they swap into, say, Yveltal, this is still fine. Both moves are super effective here. That's the one unfortunate thing about Ogre and Yveltal, is that they share a lot of the same weaknesses. And neutralities. They don't share resistances too well. All right, here's a Steel Spike into my poor Magearna. Oh my goodness. I need to protect next turn is what that means. We know that Melmetal is the slowest thing on the field. All right, let's get this Fleur Cannon off and see if my Ogre can outspeed their Ogre right now. That Fleur Cannon's still not doing a lot of damage. My goodness. All right, my Max Lightning still went off next, which is nice. Please! Oh, it's so close, man. Oh, Pulse double miss. Magearna avoids. Yes, double miss! Okay, that works. That definitely works, huh? I have to protect. And I now have to water spout here. And pray that... Yeah, I have to water spout and pray that they went for the Magearna spot. That's my only hope right now. That double origin miss. That might have been the saving grace that I needed. Let's Magearna protect. Here is a Max Quake. Who is it on? Onto the Magearna. Perfect. This is what we needed. Come on, baby. We know that we outspeed. So this water spout should knock out the ogre. Even at +2 special defense. Okay, we're speed tying. Oh, but they doubled Magearna. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, our ogres are speed tying. That's kind of funny. I get one more water spout off is what this means. I get a potential Fleur Cannon off. It's a potential one. I don't think I want to set Trick Room up again. It's a full health Yveltal versus an ogre. Now, is this Yveltal AV is the question. I'm going to Fleur Cannon. I think I have to, but if they go for the Snarl, I could be in trouble. But I think Water Spout is still my best option if they go for Snarl. Because it shouldn't do that much damage to me. They have Tailwind. Of course they have Tailwind. Why wouldn't they have Tailwind? I'm sad. We might still be able to outspeed Melmetal, though. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Great damage. So, do they decide double Iron Bash on Magearna? I think we win. If this Yveltal can't one-shot me, I think we win. Do we have to... Oh, that's a little bit bad. Do we have to Water Spout, or do we go for the Origin Pulse? I am AV. I don't know how much damage this Yveltal is about to do to me. It's a gamble, man. It's a big gamble. I think I'm going to go for the Water Spout, though. Just to guarantee that I connect here on the Melmetal. They go for Foul Play. That hurts a lot, but I think that's still enough to where I can Water Spout KO. Oh my goodness. This battle was stressful. What a great way to start the video. My goodness. This was probably the hardest Series 13 battle that I've had so far. And we still came out on top. Reshiram and Zacian. Interesting. Looks like also a self-setting Sableye. Let's try to say that real fast 5 times. On their side of the field with the Sunny Day in order to empower their Venusaur if they want to go down that route. Now, I'm looking at their team and I'm seeing a bunch of Pokemon weak to Trick Room. So I'm going to go ahead, bring in the Indeedee, bring the Calyrex, ignore the fact that they have any Intimidate on their team. Bring in the Magearna. And bring the Ogre to fight their weather. I think that's our best option. There's no use in bringing our own Intimidate because they have a Thundurus with Defiant, so that would just be counterintuitive if they want to take advantage of the fact that we have Intimidators. So, let's just not do that. Let's not give them that opportunity. Raijin, what you got? Let's see. I'm thinking that this is going to be maybe a Sableye and a friend. Sableye and a friend. There it is. Sableye players, listen, when Sableye players have Sableye on their team, they always bring it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The good news is they can't burn me because Psychic Terrain. And they also can't really deal with my side of the field at all. So I'm pretty much given free reign to set up Trick Room and then prosper in the upcoming turns, right? Which is exactly what I plan on doing. Now, they might have a Foul Play on that Sableye, and if they do, so be it, right? We'll worry about that later. We're not going for Expanding Force. We're going for Follow Me and Trick Room. It's the best play. It's the only play. It's the way to play. It's just Follow Me and Trick Room. Worry about the rest of the game when the rest of the game happens. The Thundurus is a little spooky though for my team. Now that I'm thinking about my team, I'm like, Thundurus is a little bit rough into like Ogre and Yveltal, but you know, the Calyrex doesn't really seem to care. Calyrex is just kind of prospering in this situation. Like, I'm super proud of how this team turned out. I'm really happy with the team. So I hope that it does get like a lot of wins in today's video, not just 3 losses. That would be really unfortunate. Anyway, Eerie Impulse. Tom, Psychic Terrain. They do go for the foul play though. Okay, so I guess they thought that since they're flying type, it would still work. But nah, I'm still touching the ground. It's the other way around, buddy. Anyway, Trick Room is up. We Helping Hand. Oh, you guys want to see 2 Pokemon disappear at once? I'm about to show you what it looks like. It's just going to be obliteration right away. We Helping Hand, we Glacial Lance, we obliterate 2 months right away. Listen, guys, I tried to make these teams really try hard for a reason. They withdraw the Thundurus, fair enough. They realize the Thundurus can't really do much in this situation. They go into the Cinder. Oh, okay. This is still neutral, right? At the very least, this is still neutral. So it should still hurt a lot. So let's clap for our little horse friend. See what the Sableye wants to do. Looks like nothing. It's probably just going to try to keep going for foul plays here. And a big old Glacial Lance onto both of them. Disgusting. Good luck Dynamaxing Reshiram now. They do still go for the foul play, though. Oh, but they went into the Indeedee spot. All right. I think at this point, the Indeedee has already made its mark. I'm just going to go into Magearna. And here's the really cool thing about Magearna and Calyrex on the same team. If you see the double KO is imminent, you just have to swap in the Magearna, get the double KO, and then you have a +2 special attack Magearna and a +2 attack Calyrex. Tell me that's not the dumbest thing ever. Like, tell me this isn't dumb. I'll go ahead. I'll listen. This is like the best. Yeah, you better run. They realized the end was near, huh? Jirachi and a Lugia on a team. Listen, man. This is definitely... Josh definitely put some effort into thinking about this team. So let's go ahead. We'll play in Josh's space right now. Now, doesn't have 2 restricteds, but does have a mythic and a restricted, so respect. Theoretically, Series 13 doesn't have to have any restricted, so... we should be A-okay here. I'm getting a lot of Gen 1, Gen 2 vibes from this team. It's like 3 Gen 2s and 3 Gen 1s. Now, let's see what we want to do against it, though. The Raichu does cause a little bit of a concern, but I think Trick Room is still our best option, right? So I think I'm just going to go Indeedee Calyrex right away. We go Indeedee Calyrex. We rock with our Magearna, because it's the Magearna video. Now, our final is the big question here. Do we go with the Ogre, since they have the Venu, or do we just go Yveltal, since Yveltal kind of deals with the rest of the team? We go Yveltal. I don't think we need an Ogre in this scenario, right? Ogre would just empower the Blastoise, and then they have the Venusaur to deal with the Ogre if they want to Dynamax the Venusaur there. So by running the Yveltal, we're able to deal with both second types they have on their team. They have the Jirachi and the Lugia, and we're also able to deal with the Venusaur, which is helpful, right? Raichu Lugia is going to be the lead of choice. I'm smelling. You guys catching a whiff of what I'm smelling? I'm smelling a weakness policy proc potentially. And hear me out. It's not a bad play. I'm still going to Trick Room though, because I still think nothing can stop me from doing that. In fact, if I go for the Follow Me, I stop them from proccing their weakness policy. So I have absolutely no reason. Oops, I almost clicked Helping Hand. I have absolutely no reason not to just click Follow Me and not to just click Trick Room. I feel like most of these games are going to go that way. I'm just going to go ahead, lead Trick Room, and click Follow Me and click Trick Room. But hey, that's the way you play this game. That's the way that you play this team, at least, right? Especially when you want to make sure to get Trick Room up. Now, they are going to be Dynamaxing their Lugia right away, which is a little scary. Maybe I should have let them pop their weakness policy, because then I would have been breaking the multi-scales. They're trying to fake out Psychic Terrain. Okay, cool. Nice try. I mean... Psychic Terrain is really confusing my opponents today, huh? It's like they've never seen it before. All right, Airstream into the Indeedee. At least the last opponent had an excuse. Also, by the way, we're going to get an extra battle this episode because the last opponent just kind of forfeited. All right, we got the Trick Room up, which is all that we really need. We got Trick Room up. Now we click Glacial, and now we click Helping Hand. This is just Calyrex being Calyrex, man. It's so disgusting. It's really hard to watch sometimes because it's just like, you know that your opponent can't do anything. They're pinned. Now, the Lugia is very tanky. It will live this. But my goal here isn't to knock out the Lugia. It's to just get it down as low as possible. Now, unfortunately, if the multiscale was procced there, then I definitely would have been able to knock out. But unfortunately, the multiscale was still up. So they are going to get the weakness policy, but that's okay. Because even if they knock out both Pokemon that I have on the field right now, it doesn't make a difference for the game. I don't think, at least. And if by some reason, somehow, some way, my Calyrex lives this, yeah, it's over. We get to do the thing that we weren't able to do the last game. Hopefully my opponent doesn't run. Hopefully my opponent does not run here. All we have to do is click Glacial, right? Like I said before, we click Glacial and we hard swap Magearna and game's over. Then I get the +2 on both of them. And I can't believe we got 2 opportunities this video to try it out. Like, that's amazing. That is honestly wonderful. All right, Raichu's gonna protect. Unfortunate, but you know, you will die eventually. As long as one of you two die, I'm a-okay with this. And I'm pretty sure now that the multi-scale is gone, it's gonna do a lot more damage. Yep. That's about that. Nice. Dynamax is now gone. Soul Heart is now at +1. And my Calyrex is also now at +1. Dude, Calyrex Magearna, man. It's so gross. It's literally so gross. The Chilling Name, the Soul Heart. Thank you very much. Magearna didn't even do anything. It just swapped in. Like, Magearna is the kind of Pokemon that you definitely realize that they only thought of singles when they thought of this Pokemon. You guys want to see an Umbreon disappear? I can show you an Umbreon disappearing. Glacial Lance followed by Fleur Cannon is all I really need anymore. We got so many stat boosts. So many. Nothing's stopping us. Yep. Big Glacial Lance. Might even knock out Umbreon before the Fleur Cannon can happen. We'll see. Probably not. We're only +1. Umbreon's actually disgustingly tanky. Yeah, Umbreon is going to live that. But we are able to knock out Raichu, which makes our Magearna now +2. This is so great, man. This is so great. Big Fleur Cannon now into the Umbreon spot. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is also unfortunate. Hold on. Wait, game? Oh, I love 90% accurate moves. They really hit all the time. Oh, wait, but I unironically still come out on top after that. I still come out on top after that. The Umbreon is now not even an option for me. Like, I don't even have to look at Umbreon. I'm just going to go into Yveltal. Let the Yveltal deal with the Umbreon. And this looks like another game where I don't have to Dynamax. Maybe I should Dynamax so I don't actually miss a Fleur Cannon again, but I just don't expect to miss a Fleur Cannon again, you know? Into the Blastoise now. Did they Dynamax? They did Dynamax the Lugia. Okay, hear me out. Normally I wouldn't Dynamax here, but since they have a fake out... No, actually, no, they don't. Well, they do have a fake out on my Yveltal, so I guess I'll protect the Yveltal for what it's worth. Just go for a big Fleur Cannon onto the Blastoise and say, good luck, Blastoise. I'll see if they fake out in Psychic Terrain again. All right, protect with the Yveltal. The Blastoise will not get to attack because the Fleur Cannon will connect at +3. And this is how you pop a Blastoise. We're gonna get the -2 drop, but we're at +3 anyway. So we're gonna go back up to +1. This is so dumb. I'm technically +2 again. And if I ever dip below... And you know what's even funnier? You know what's even funnier? You see the snarl that's about to happen? Wait for it. Just wait for it. You'll see. What was that? Oh, okay. Lefties. It's lefties first and then... Wait, where's my White Herb? Does White Herb not work that way, or do I have to be negative for the White Herb to work? Hold on. Game? I have White Herb on you, right? Did it yeah, I do have White Herb. I guess I have to be negative for it to work. It will restore any lowered stat. Okay, got it. So none of my stats have been lowered yet. It doesn't actually matter. This game is still over regardless. We Fleur Cannon for fun and we go for Oblivion Wing for fun, and that'll be GG. I'm pretty sure this is like a great showcase of Magearna, right? Doesn't get any better than that one. GG's, Josh. Up against Frank now, who's also running a Magearna. Oh, okay. We're going to start the day off with the Magearna v Magearna matchup. I'm a little bit concerned about that Pheromosa, not going to lie. Pheromosa looking a little spooky today. I still think Trick Room's our best bet here. They do have double Intimidate, which kind of sucks for my Calyrex, but I think... Well, if they do have that, then we could just go into Magearna and Trick Room, right? Yeah, let's do that. Magearna and Didi for the Trick Room. If they lead with the Lando, I could be in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to bring the Calyrex in the back. Do I need the Ogre? Could also do Incin. Incin would give me a pretty decent swap into the Landorus. Also helps weaken their Zacian. And it's a pretty good stab fire move into a Magearna too. Then again, they have nothing on their team that resists Ogre, so I could just sit here and click Water Spout. I think I'm just going to sit there and click Water Spout, honestly. Listen, Water Spout ain't never hurt nobody, right? It ain't never hurt nobody. Let's see how the first game with Magearna goes. I have high hopes for Magearna. If I don't get at least 3 wins today, I'll be surprised. I'll be very surprised. Anyway, Frank. Nice trainer card. You're exploding and popping out of the abyss. I appreciate that. I appreciate effort put into the game. I really do. Look, you changed your clothes. Even if they're like the clothes that you find in the first town, you at least still change them. They're going to lead with the Pheromosa and the Lugia. We just set Trick Room here and Prosper, right? I think that's all that happens is we set Trick Room and Prosper. Do I even have to set Trick Room is my next question. Do I even have to follow me is my last question. I think I should, because I can always Expanding Force next turn. All right? I don't have to Expanding Force this turn. Now, do I Dynamax my Magearna here? I don't think I have to, and I don't think I will. I'll see, though. I'll see how the opportunity presents itself. They have Skill Swap with my Indeedee. Thank you? Okay, I'm pretty sure that wasn't intended. And also thank you? Huh, okay. Interesting. Well, were they trying to give multi-scale to who? Were you trying to steal Soul Heart from Magearna? Is that what? Oh, that's a little concerning. I guess you were trying to steal Soul Heart from Magearna. How about this? I'm going to protect so that you can't do that. And I'm going to Expanding Force so that we can just deal damage to Pheromosa and break multi-scale at the same time. I'm pretty sure that had to be into Magearna. That's like the only thought I could think of. We'll confirm it or deny it now. Oh, I just remember they don't have multi-scale anymore. But hey, it's fine. The Expanding Force is still the best option. Because I get to have Soul Heart. Bug Bite. Hey, that hurt a lot. I will say that. It is super effective stab. No, they're trying to skill swap Beast Boost. I don't care about that. I'm just going to Dynamax Starfall it. Alright? An Expanding Force. That still might... Like, I don't... Fine, have Beast Boost. Like, what does that do for you? Right? Alright, they're swapping in. Into Lando now? Whatever. Lando is not going to appreciate an Expanding Force, I don't think, at least. Still a boosted Expanding Force. And a big Fleur Cannon. Or I guess Max Starfall now. Oh, I messed up! Because I'm changing the terrain. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. We mess up sometimes. We're going to change the terrain, which means the Expanding Force isn't going to happen on the Lugia, which isn't like a big deal. It's just... It's what's happening. They also didn't Dynamax the Lugia for some reason. Oh, never mind. My Indeedee underspeeds my Magearna. That's beautiful. That's perfect. I didn't make a mistake. I never make mistakes. What are you guys talking about? Big Lugia damage as well. And we'll see what the Lugia wants to do. Whatever happens, if they knock out my Indeedee, I welcome that. They're skill swapping again. I don't care. What is happening? What is honestly happening? Okay, well, I'm just gonna target you now, I guess. Listen, I'm gonna follow me in case it skill swaps again. I get the Intimidate and I make their Landorus -1. That's the only thing I could really think of right now, right? Landorus is gonna go for EQ. This is why we have to attack Landorus, but... Do you think that Magearna is physical? Does your Lugia know any other move, my friend? Lugia has not yet attacked this whole game. Here's the follow me. Here, give me Intimidate. I dare you. It doesn't actually matter because the Landorus will go away, but still. If the Lugia actually decides to attack now rather than later, I guess I will enjoy this Intimidate. Or I will just lose my Indeedee, which is good because then I get a second Soul Heart boost. Follow me next to Magearna is really good because you can essentially force your opponent to knock out your Sidemon first. Finally, you attack me. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to knock out my Indeedee with a dual wing beat. What? Okay. Fine, I guess. Sure. Here's another Intimidator coming on the field. That's going to be the Hitmontop. Alrighty. Guys, I don't even know what to say. Here's a Max Starfall. Here's a follow me again. Just please knock out my Indeedee. Battle's canceled. All right, goodbye. What even was that? That was wild. I don't even know what to say. That was just that was an experience. That's all that was. And here you have the rental code for the Series 13 Magearna team. Undefeated in today's episode. A lot of rage quits, a lot of close games, and a lot of soul heart boosts. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, grab this rental code, leave a comment letting me know what you think of the team. I think the team is honestly very strong, right? It is incredibly strong. We didn't get to use every single facet of the team. We never brought Ensign, we never brought Yveltal. That's because the core of 4 is just so good. Like the Calyrex, Indeedee, Kyogre, and Magearna are just like a great 4 to go into pretty much every battle. The Yveltal is very situational, just in case you do encounter things like Cali's Shadow. The Incineroar is just in case you counter things like Trick Room, or if you need like, if you encounter like a Calyrex-Ice, you can bring the Incineroar and just like deal with that with Intimidate spams and stuff. Overall, the team is very straightforward. You set Trick Room, you sweep, right? And I think that the 4-0 in today's video is just indicative of how good this team really is. The combination of just being able to double KO things with Calyrex-Ice and then swapping in your Magearna to suck up both of their souls is amazing, while simultaneously giving you an as-1 boost. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is probably going to be the best team that I make in Series 13. I'm just saying that right now. So grab that for while it's out. I have no idea how long I'll keep it up. I'll try to keep this one up for as long as I possibly can, because if you're trying to climb in Series 13, this is going to be the one to really get you far. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokesports. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night and peace out. Bye-bye.